Nigerians have unique and fascinating money habits. The financial practices of the average Nigerian is a complex embroidery of challenges and opportunities. In this episode, we discuss the growing need for improved financial literacy and long-term financial planning while analyzing the money habits of the average Nigerian.
You need to learn to save for rainy days.
There's money inflow, agreed, but the way the money goes out, it goes out faster than it comes. You dey stay face me, I face you. You dey go your neighbor room, go charge phone. You don't even get extension.
The phone is even more expensive than the generator.
Thank you. You are spending future money. Somebody will send me 50k tomorrow.
If I perish,
I perish. I will not die. Yes, so.
And in this season and time now, we don't even know when rain
The truth
will
be
fall
say, now
again.
your savings go save you. We can beg.
And when we are begging, we beg
No.
like our life depends on that money at that moment.
You can build generational wealth.
Quick
bring
money.
two people that will bring two people.
That will bring two
Quick money.
Yeah. Money comes in so
comes
fast.
in so
So you feel like,
yeah.
okay, another one will come now. Make a chop to
that
another one will come. You will only live once. Tomorrow you will live again. And I promise you, hunger will wipe you tomorrow. Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl, Z of the Good Life. And guess who's here? The Unscripted crew. We're here to bring you unscripted, undiluted, pure and raw conversations. I am not alone, as you very well know. I have the odogwu wife, the baby girl for life, as she's rightly called by our only man. We have the delectable, the beautiful, the amazing, the smart Debby Billions. Hello, fine girl.
Hello.
Fine girl.
Hello,
You go cut
Give me
soap
my
for me.
accolades now.
You will cut soap for me. Cut for
Yes.
me. Okay. So we have our husband man.
Oh God.
That's the only thing we can call him, because when a man is flanked by two women, he will be our husband. Our husband man, the shawarma, barbecue, pepper soup, aka utonwa. Anything sweet you want to call him, that is what
man,
he is.
Diabetes man.
kwa.
Oh God. I'm too sweet.
Too many sweet things.
This
Leads
one
to
shocked me, oh.
diabetes.
We have Edafe, the mouthpiece.
Yeah.
The
Greetings.
mouthpiece of Nigeria.
Greetings.
The only person that his mouth will cancel the whole Nigeria and gather it back.
The talkative of the nation.
Stop it. I like it.
You like it? It's tickling your fancy. So today on Unscripted Set, we're going to be talking about something that is very important to everybody. It's important to me. It's important to you sitting at home right now. Our topic for today is money habits of the average Nigerian. In other words, how does the average Nigerian make money, keep money, save money, spend money, and act towards money? So we've come to realize that money is nobody's friend, but you can make money your friend. And guess what? You'll find out. So tell me, Debs, what do you think are the normal money habits of the average Nigerian?
The average Nigerians are a group of people I like to call pretenders. When it comes to money, Nigerians pretend. A poor man acts like he's a rich man.
True.
The average man acts like he's a poor man to escape certain situations. And then sometimes they act like they are rich men just to escape other situations
True.
or to feel
That's so
among.
true. That's so
when it comes
true.
to money, Nigerians are not true to themselves.
Word.
We are not.
Utonwa, please tell me from
wanting
your
to-
own perspective.
Always wanting to spend excessively, even when they don't have. Now, we call them autonomous consumers. Now, when, for instance, you're using a phone of 520,000, I'm not saying you can't use a phone that expensive, but you're telling someone who's using a smaller phone of 150,000 to on a hotspot for you.
Oh,
You understand? Yeah, but you can actually
Thrown.
you can actually
Shades
set
thrown,
your
shots
priorities
fired.
straight by doing this one and not bothering any money.
Anybody for something as little as data.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyways, I agree with you. But I could argue that sometimes you're not really buying that device to look rich. You are really doing it for maybe to set yourself up to a certain standard, not necessarily to look rich, but maybe to work.
How many
People-
Nigerians buy phones to
You
work?
never can tell, you know. Some people do. Some people do. Some people will tell you that, okay, because of their kind of work, they can't use an Android.
See, my love.
It's possible.
An average
Few
Nigerian.
persons
eh,
actually
very
use it to
possible.
work.
An average Nigerian, and when we say average, we mean a certain population, right?
Or are the ones that use
one-third
it
of
for
the
work.
population.
Yeah.
No,
They
they
don't
don't,
use
use
it.
it for work. They would raise money. They will gather
They will do
money.
osusu.
Osusu.
Just to go,
Ajo.
shit.
Just to use the money to do what? Buy an expensive phone.
To show
and
off.
to what end? To show off.
And when they are working, they don't put that phone in their bags.
Yeah.
No,
It's
I
always
don't
like that.
understand. It's like this.
It's always like this.
It's like this, yeah.
it's just to show off. I have a good phone.
So I have a strong feeling, or I believe that Nigerians have an issue with budgeting.
They do.
We do not know. I will not say they,
From the top to the
including
bottom.
me.
No,
Sometimes
they
I'm trying to
do.
do better now.
We do.
But we don't know how to budget. We spend money before the money even comes to us. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
you are spending future money. Somebody will send me 50K tomorrow. I'll buy shawarma. I'll buy this. I'll buy that.
And you've not even seen
You've not
not
even
seen the
seen
money.
the money.
Yeah.
Eh?
You've not seen the
Plus,
money.
even when you're budgeting, you're not really budgeting for your actual needs. You're budgeting for unnecessary
Unnecessary.
things.
Yes.
Living way above your means for
Frivolities.
no reason. Tell me why, as a person, you know that you live in a one-room apartment, you are using a phone that can
Pay
can,
your
that can
house
pay your
rent.
house rent
Three
10
bedroom
times.
flat.
You dey stay face me, I face you. Oh.
Yes.
You dey go your neighbor room, go charge phone.
You
that
don't even get
same that same
extension.
phone. You don't even get extension.
The phone is even more expensive than the generator.
Thank you.
Yes, you
but
can't
you go
even buy
carry
a
the phone
generator.
now. Go your neighbor. I better pass my neighbor generator because better pass you. Me will not even like the neighbor better pass you.
Obviously.
You go your neighbor house. You will plug the phone there, and it doesn't make any sense to me. Misplaced priorities when it comes to
Yes,
money.
Nigerians do that a
finances.
lot.
People don't even know how to budget their finances again. They just money comes in, money goes.
It's out.
Money comes in, money goes. You eat. Although yes, the economy is bad.
Yeah,
Agreed.
That's the thing.
But
where
that's
you
not
see.
the
Established.
problem.
The economy is bad, but
That is not the problem.
But then
There's money inflow in this country. Nigerians are rich. Oh.
Yes.
no, yeah, Nigeria. No,
Nigerians
the
have
thing is,
money.
there's money inflow. Agreed, but the way the money goes out, it goes out faster than it comes in because
Yes.
of the price of
Things
food
and inflation.
and
As true
inflation.
You're saving money, and the
Yes,
next
that
day that
may
the
be.
money is saving you.
As true as that may be, there are people who earn good money yet do not know how to manage their money.
True. And like, I always try not to blame people, but in this episode, we are blaming Nigerians.
We are blaming all of
We
you.
are blaming people.
Because
Act better. Money is
do
nobody's
better with
friend. Money is not
money.
your friend.
It comes and it
Let's
goes.
learn to do better
money will
with
not stay
money.
with you forever. Money is a visitor. It will visit you and it will go.
True. If you
You see
don't
that
manage it properly.
you only live once. YOLO mindset.
Yeah.
Scrap it. Remove it from your head because you will only live once. Tomorrow you will live again, and I
broke.
promise you, hunger will wipe you tomorrow.
You spend,
Hunger will flog
to
you
impress
tomorrow.
people. And
who are you
See,
trying to
I remember then
express?
teaching us about money. They told us about the three motives of holding money: precautional motives, speculatory, and transactional.
Let me get my
motives.
book and pen. Oh.
Now, some
Right,
persons get this money and it's just for transactional for them. Now, you go to the club after earning this money. You go to the club just because there's a lady there or there's somebody you need to impress. You
blow it
1
up.
million naira.
When you hear the
Then the
remain,
next day, you start struggling
yeah,
to get
make that
10,000
money,
naira.
get
It
small
doesn't make
money.
any sense at all.
What even pisses me off now with Nigerians is you use money to buy money because that one is new money.
Oh, me.
You will use
Word,
money. You carry
word.
your money to go and buy money.
Just to show
with
off.
like 20% or 30% extra.
Yeah.
Just to go and spray.
Just to feel good.
Just to impress.
Just
and
to
I think
impress.
sometimes parents too, they have a strong role to play.
Yes.
Because if you don't teach your children
How to save.
how to save, if you
how
don't teach
to
your children
spend.
about what's it called? Contentment. Because most of the time that is what causes this. Like
Yes.
when you see your friend doing this thing, you don't know your friend must have even struggled to get that money.
Yes,
but you
want to be like them.
you go just the waka next thing you go talk now. I wish I was
wish I
see
was
20 million
them.
people.
When you want to paint me your pic for road.
Like who want to
If you do money,
I know that
free
you go
of
turn to
charge.
yam. You go turn to yam.
Yeah, because are you
I don't
expecting to see
understand.
money on the floor?
Another thing that pisses me off in Nigerians and money is two things: the begging culture and borrowing and not paying back.
Entitlement
let me
culture.
not
Let's
say
add that.
Nigerians. Let me say
entitlement
because
as
let me.
well.
If I say Nigerians, I go be like say I'm segregating myself. No, we can beg.
And when we are begging,
some will
we
tell you
beg
that
like our life depends on that money at that moment.
This is how they come sometimes. This is how they come. They'll be like, it's not that I want to ask you for money,
Yeah,
but just that I need financial support. They will not tell you that help me, but they always come like a dove, very calm. But when you want to take that your money, your own money, you will need to explain to the person what you want to use your money for.
They can even shout on you like,
you won't pay back. You will beg. You will be begging and say, today you beg. Tomorrow, I understand that. I keep saying the economy is bad.
Difficult,
yes. Things are harder, yes. But haba mana.
There's something a boss of mine told me. He said he doesn't borrow people money anymore. He doesn't lend money to people. Now what he does is he gives you money he can he gives you money that he can let go of. So if you come and meet him that you have a challenge of 100,000, what he does is he gives you 50K and tells you to pay. He asks you when do you want to pay. You will be the one to give a date. Then deep down inside of him, he knows that he doesn't need that money anymore.
You won't bring that money back. Just carry it and go.
If you do not bring that money, he is very okay. So I think most of the time, if Nigerians do it this way, you will not be disappointed because especially friends.
If you continue doing this way, people will use it. People will
misuse the opportunity.
People will
misuse the opportunity.
When it comes to money, I don't understand.
One issue I have with Nigerians when it comes to money is that we like to invest in looks. We would rather.
But is it a bad investment?
It's a terrible investment.
Something that is not bringing return.
It's not yielding. There's something called liability and assets.
I feel like
Nigerians would rather throw money into
for a woman
liabilities,
shoes, hair,
every product that you use begins to diminish.
Yes, it begins to diminish.
Yes,
agreed.
and you do not get returns for it.
If you can, some people do.
Except you're using it to make money, like an actor, an actress, a musician.
Promoting the brand.
If you're promoting a brand, yes,
for
look
this,
good.
I believe that people say you are addressed. Just
the way
how
you dress.
Yes.
You don't have to look. I will not say you should go and start.
Let me ask you.
Break the bank.
Break the bank.
Yes. Let
Sometimes
me ask
break
you.
the bank. Yes. So
let me ask you a quick question.
Yeah.
You don't have money, or you earn. Let's say you earn 50K.
And you're spending 50.
Wait, you earn 50K, and then you hear that there's this party somewhere. You know you don't have that 50K is everything you got in this life.
You don't manage the one you have.
But you still carry that 50K, go to one boutique
that's
and buy expensive clothes.
A lot of people do it.
Why?
I feel like that's foolishness though.
That's what I am saying.
That's the height of foolishness.
Nigerians would rather spend all their money on looks. Just to give off a certain aura.
Now I'll give an example of one of the richest
and that is
men.
not because they are trying to get an audience.
Yes.
They're not trying
Most
to.
of the time,
they're not trying to strike a deal.
So they're
not
just trying to.
They're not trying to get money.
They're just trying
create an
to impress.
impression.
They're just trying to impress people who don't even care.
I'll give an example.
People who don't even care.
One of the richest men in the world. He's always putting on an ash color
shirt. Yes.
Now, ordinarily, if that man was a Nigerian, trust me, you will see all forms of gold necklace, wristwatch, expensive. Now, this is a man who can afford whatever he chooses he wants to afford. But he is that simple. And I think this mentality, this entitlement mentality is usually Nigerians, Africans.
Yeah.
Because you always see them want to drive. The people that makes the car, the Rolls Royce, how many of them drive
it? They don't even
rather buy low cars than buy those.
Now, let me bust your bubbles. Now, in America, they produce SUVs. Now, do you know that as big as the United States is, there are more SUVs in Nigeria
than the
entire States? Yes.
And we say we don't have money.
They have very good business strategies.
Yes.
They make the big cars for you to come and purchase. But they stay on a budget with their own cars.
They go on, most of the time, they go on bicycles.
Yes, exactly.
No. Another thing that helps them is
their roads are good.
Yes, their roads.
Their economy, the system that they run
is better for them. So, but then if you can't afford it, I feel like if you can't afford something twice, don't buy it, right? If you can't afford something twice, if you can't afford it, double of it. What's the essence?
It means you're doing misplaced priorities.
Yes, exactly.
You cannot
your priorities. Afford that.
So don't do it.
So don't do it.
Don't do it.
I want to buy a hair.
Why?
If I can't, If I can't
No,
afford it,
They don't
think
set their
twice.
priorities
Even
straight.
Nigerians don't know how to prioritize.
Exactly.
Why are you buying this thing?
They don't have a reason why.
Why?
I just want to
Scale
have
of
it.
preference.
You just want it.
Although some people just like to give themselves that gratification,
That's-
that
and
knowledge
that's
of I
wrong.
do
When
something.
it comes to
Sometimes you do
money-
things for yourself.
There's a place for doing
Not
things for yourself.
doing things for yourself and spending excessively.
Before you do anything for yourself, you have saved.
True.
You have invested.
True,
You have
true.
prioritized the things that are important. Then you come to the point of okay,
doing
let me
things for
spoil
yourself.
myself.
Yeah, I
But
agree,
if you
but
think of
sometimes,
saving-
personally, as a young
can
person,
save.
sometimes
No matter
I
how
do things for
small.
myself. I will just close eye and just
I'm
do
a
this
victim.
thing.
Nigerians are
I'm a
terrible.
victim
I will
of
close my
fumes.
eye and just do this thing for myself.
Nigerians are terrible
Yeah.
at saving. Now the truth is, you can save no matter how small.
True.
If you are
200
earning-
naira
no
every
matter
day
how
is
small,
something. At a
save
point, I started doing the
Piggy bank.
not even piggy bank, the traditional osusu that somebody will come and
Yes.
collect
Everybody will-
200
drop
naira.
200, drop 200. Before
Every
you
day,
know,
before you know it, it
20K,
becomes it's something
30K.
You use that money.
200 every
And do you
day,
know
and
that
it's something.
I was actually a victim because I saved, I think that was in 20, I think that was in 2008. I saved up to 19,600 in my piggy bank. And do you know that I used that money, the whole of it, to buy perfume?
Hell.
Like it was that crazy. Because
You wanna
there's this
smell
perfume.
good.
Yeah, there's this perfume I've been craving for
you
over the
said- you
years.
He wanted to
Over
smell
the
Well, you
years.
saved for it. So.
Smell
No,
good
I
while
didn't
broke.
actually save because of that purpose.
But because you
But
saw the
when I
money
went-
came
when I
and
went-
your senses flew
I
out
wanted to
of
do
you.
window shopping. I just went to the mall
And there's something about
and I
money.
saw
eh,
it.
money will enter your hand and boom, your sales
You are
just
thinking
You
of
just fly.
everything. You know you want to buy.
That's when you
everything
remember
for
that
Exactly.
I
yourself.
like this
You
thing,
like
I
that.
like that thing.
But when you
I
don't
like
have the
this.
money, you can have
No,
sense.
you are very
You can
Prudent.
diligent.
You can plan.
You know you
I-
don't eat dinner. You just manage your money.
your life.
Drink
You don't
garri.
eat shawarma.
But when money comes, straight up.
You shop
You
barbecue
go and
now.
buy
I don't
barbecue, buy
understand.
shawarma. But you feel
Especially the men. At that time, they can't get deep for you. Can't hear they talk like,
Baby,
how are you? They'll be
come let me
too
show you what
confident.
I can do.
You people are not serious, I said. But I think another thing that affects Nigerians is not knowing. Some people spend, they save rather. They save. But then you are just saving. Your money, as you are saving, your money is depreciating.
Yeah.
You don't know how to invest.
The systems.
You hear, bring 2K, I'll give you 10K. Pew. You don't go.
Quick
Bring two people that will bring two
Two people that will bring two people.
quick money.
Yeah. You don't go. You're not even doing research on investment. The truth is that you can build generational wealth
Yes.
from 100K.
Yes,
if you
true.
decide to.
Yeah.
There's somebody I saw on social media. The person is doing. The business is so amazing. He said moi moi. He said on January 1st that he will start with 5K, and by December 31st he will have 1 million naira by selling moi moi.
Yeah.
Every day. So he started with 5,000 naira. As yesterday when I saw it, he already had 30-something thousand naira, and he used to go and buy the moi moi from somebody who already makes it, but now he wants to
makes
start
it
making
himself.
it himself.
Yeah.
So you see the investment mentality.
Yes.
People are thinking of how to even that
You can
little
become
you
a millionaire from very
Yeah, from
little.
very,
You just
very
have to be
little.
If you're
prudent.
prudent
The truth
and
is that
contented,
Your money.
Maybe we check and we are actually millionaires because if you check how much you spend, in a year.
You ask yourself, you're
So
spending
where
in
they
a
see
week.
this money?
Nigerians, quick advice. If you use OPay, just go to your
Go and check.
transaction
Exactly, transaction.
history and
You-
see how much
you
you spent.
Go and check how
in
much
the
you
year.
spend.
Go and check how much you spent in 2024. You see
It
that
will
you're a
shock you.
millionaire.
Actually, I'm a
Yes,
millionaire.
You're a
I'm
millionaire.
not a millionaire. Please don't come and
You
kidnap
never
me.
made that. No, for security reasons.
I'm not a
She's
millionaire.
not a millionaire.
I don't
Even
know
me,
what
I'm
you're
not a
talking about.
millionaire.
No, we are
But
thousandaires.
you now, you
Exactly.
may be a
100,
millionaire.
you may
You may be a
be.
Go
millionaire.
and check,
And just
really.
imagine what you spent all of that money on.
Food.
Airtime. No,
Airtime.
data.
Data.
We know we
Yes.
all need data
Shoes.
too. but
Naira
data.
bets.
Oh,
For the
That one
men.
self dey.
that
For the
one
men,
joy.
yeah.
Today you lose, you put 2,000. Make I try
My
again.
had 5K.
Make I try
No,
again.
it's the belief.
Make I try
It's the
again.
belief that it's
You
the
are
belief that they
believing in
want to
rubbish.
hit it big.
Now you know.
But all of this money, you could have been more prudent.
And you could have
saved up,
invested.
invested.
Yes.
You know one thing with Nigerians again, Nigerians don't know how to save for emergency. And that is
Emergency
where
fund.
borrowing
That is when
comes
the-
in.
Yes.
That's
You did
the
not save
precautionary.
for
Something
a
happens,
situation that you did
and
not foresee.
the next minute
you're looking for
you are
money
looking for
everywhere.
You poor person, or
please,
you for market,
give me
you
one.
don't
I
get
beg,
money.
give me 100,000.
100K.
I don't have
I need
100,000.
100K.
Because you could have saved up and have 100K
when
in
you
your
even
account.
earn more than 100K in a month, but you don't have
100K for an emergency.
your emergency fund.
A family member calls
talking
that
about
they are
this.
sick, no money.
No money.
Talking about this now, a pastor I listened to one time, he said, as a married man, your wife got pregnant. Then on the day of delivery, you're running around.
looking.
Yeah.
You said you have
10
failed
months.
because this woman gave you 9 months
9 months
notice.
to save up.
She didn't give you 9 months. She gave you 10 months.
10 months.
Yes, plus
Because-
EDD.
10 good
It's 10
months for you to
months.
save
Yeah.
1,000 naira every day for
every
that
day.
10
And he
months.
said,
How
said,
much?
what these men always save, those that save, they always save for the normal delivery. Always
They
think
forget
of what if there is a CS?
afterwards.
Thank
Keep that
you.
money.
Aside
What if there's a
CS,
CS?
What about the money you used to buy baby
waiting
things?
picking go chop if
What about baby food? What about Pampers?
No, those ones, then they put them in the hands of those people they come visit.
Yeah,
No, you can't be
You
doing
don't
that.
live like
Many
that.
people-
You
many
don't
people
die
do
live
that.
like
you
that.
buy food. Your wife
And
will
the way
eat.
children eat now.
Exactly.
You have to be prudent. Nigerians are not
They eat.
prudent.
Exactly that
Nigerians
prudence.
are not prudent.
At all.
I feel like it may be how we were brought up. This generation of people. I wouldn't say Nigerians in general because the millennial generation, the older generation,
Yeah.
they had life a little easier, and that helped them to save. They had that notion of okay, I need to save for my future. I don't know what happened to our generation. Maybe now Obele Kosam. Bless us, we just started the senior for club. We just started doing whatever it is we wanted with our money, just blowing money away. But you see the
I think
older
that's where the
generation,
money comes in
you
as
see
well.
exactly money comes
Money
in so
comes in so
fast. So you
fast,
feel like
yeah.
okay, another one will come now. Make a chop this,
that
another one will come. But then back in the day, they knew that salary comes in on the 29th, and that 29th is still the next 29th that
You
You're
get the
getting
next
it.
so you
one.
And
see
before
that our
that 29th,
parents
you've-
planning.
Planning.
Your
You
school
can't
fees
just
was never
spend.
late.
Yes,
You notice
because
they didn't have so
they
much.
saved the money before
It's
then.
not as if you were
Yes,
living
no.
in a duplex. They didn't have, but your school fees was never
Always
late.
there. They bought
There
your
was
shoes.
always food on
We
the
never
table.
slept
Yeah.
hungry.
You will not sleep hungry.
Except
Your
you
rent
don't
was
want to
always
eat.
paid.
Paid.
You as a child, you won't have the notion of we are poor.
There's no money.
But your parents knew what they were. In fact, you see your parents planning to buy a car.
Yeah.
Planning to buy your
Planning
shoe.
to buy
those
this,
things.
planning to buy that. You see them investing, buying shares.
Yeah.
They were thinking more in the line of
the future.
building-
what
yeah.
happens
building
in the
something,
future? What
helping-
happens later?
But now, do you know the statement they use? If I perish,
I perish. I will not die. See, I
Don't
won't
need money
lie.
for next of kin.
This night,
So
like
next of
this
kin,
night, this
next of
night.
kin, they use ATM now.
Let me
Trust
even give you the
everything.
gist. This night, I will buy shawarma with my last money. And
No,
if I
but you know
perish,
that sometimes
I
I'm a
perish.
victim.
I will die.
I will tell you, I'm a victim.
There will
Sometimes
be billions will I die.
something,
my love,
something
I will
happened,
come with you, but
something
we'll
happened
use your
3 days
money.
ago. Something happened 3 days ago. I was going to buy drugs at the pharmacy. So as I was going back home, I was like, the sun was so hot. I felt like I said, it's been more than a week I took a bottle of beer. And the sun was so hot. So I went to a bar that was close to my house. I was like, do you have cool beer? Mortuary standard. He said, bros, if I drink this beer, now drink one, drink two. When he brought the beer, I actually planned to drink one. Bottle. The beer was so cool. And I had to just take that bottle. And I was like, Baba, man, chop this my money now. I know come to what they live for people. So I know I'm a victim, but sometimes we tend to always just like, okay, let me just cool off. Let me just do this thing.
Now, the truth is, there's a place for taking care of yourself. There's a place for giving yourself that baby girl
And still
treatment. There's a
saving.
place for giving yourself that treatment of, I have worked
beg
hard,
me to have worked, let me
And the truth
enjoy.
is, please enjoy.
Yes,
Yes.
enjoy your
I will
money.
not tell you not to spend
Enjoy
your money.
your money.
Wow.
Enjoy your
Spending,
money. You are
keep
working
something.
for it.
Next of kin go chop am,
Next of kin,
oh.
now they look back. Oh, but
Enjoy your money.
Please consider your future. Consider
Very
your
important.
Consider
children.
tomorrow.
Consider tomorrow.
How will
because
you
yes,
cope till the end
tomorrow
of the
will
month?
always come. You're not planning to die today.
Let's even say
Tomorrow
salary will come at the end of the month. Today is what?
And trust me,
so
January is 51 days.
51 of
January
it,
long.
72.
72
So
days.
please tell me, how will you?
Some persons, their
how will you
December
cope?
salary is finished.
What are you not saying? It has finished.
Let's
now.
not talk.
By the
Let's not
time you
even go
buy
there.
December
Your food,
stuff and everything,
your clothes,
that's
your
finished.
this, your that. Honestly, it's not easy. But then, after dragging you all, we are not just going to leave you hanging.
Yeah.
We're going to give you
Tips
on how to manage money, better.
Yeah.
First things first, budget realistically.
Yes.
I beg.
Very important.
You don't have so much money, yes. We know.
one
Don't
you
go and
have,
start planning on
budget it.
100K when it's 50K that's
Plan.
going to enter your hand.
Yes. All the economics you learnt in secondary
Put it in
school.
place.
Write
bring it
your
back.
wants, write
Scale
your
of
needs.
preference.
Arrange it.
Arrange it.
Know what your wants and needs are. You don't
And then
need.
scrap all those things that you don't even need at
Exactly.
all.
We
Take
need
them
to know
off
the
the
difference
list.
between
out
need
and
and
want.
want.
You need to eat. You don't need to eat shawarma.
Thank you. You need to eat
You
food.
need to eat
healthy
food.
meals, not shawarma.
You need to wear clothes. You don't need to wear gucci.
And you eat to live. You don't live,
Live to eat.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Word.
Another thing, avoid debt.
Yes.
As much as
possible.
Avoid
Try
it.
your very best because trust me,
causes high blood pressure.
Besides health issues, self,
you don't
being a
have peace
debtor
of mind.
it gives you mental issues.
You see
peace
people
of
putting on red, you
mind.
think
You
it's
think
one
it's blue.
You see
one
people
loan
wearing
company.
purple like this, you
You're
go there
already
wrong.
hiding.
Somebody-
Your phone is ringing.
somebody-
You're already checking the number. Hope it's not 000.
000. It's like you've been a debtor. How did you know the number?
Exactly.
My brother, you know what I know.
You are an odogwu wife.
I don't represent. Don't worry.
So you need to just try and scale of preference.
Another
set your
tip
priorities
I have
straight.
is enter bus. Leave cab.
Must you
Leave
take
cab.
must you take a
Leave
taxi?
cab.
I beg you. Enter bus because
bus.
This one is
Yes.
directed to the women.
but as you're
Even
entering
the
bus,
men,
use deodorant.
enter
Use
bus.
deodorant. Please.
You
use
cannot
deodorant.
come and be
Yes.
smelling like
For
weapon
people
that
like
fashioned
us,
against what?
Please enter bus, yeah. You are earning 100K a month. Why are you entering boat everywhere?
Women.
Why
talk
are you
to- talk to
entering?
your folk.
You know,
Is everybody.
Another thing
Dmouthpiece
is
is everybody.
learn to do business.
Mm-hmm.
As much as you are working for someone, learn to do business because it is from the money you used to do business that you
Yeah.
can begin to save. The truth is, salary we do very
can
little.
never
Little,
enough.
yes.
It can
Salary
never
cannot be-
enough.
So
cannot
do
do
multiple
all.
streams of income. Invest in something
Invest-
small.
invest
From that little,
wisely.
you will get so much.
Yes.
I know someone that started selling ice fish. You know that ice fish they sell, that women sell in the market. This lady built 2 mansions from selling ice fish.
Because
She
of
started
saving.
very little, but now she's a millionaire,
Imagine.
multi-millionaire actually.
And also,
So what are you
you
waiting
need
for?
to know that if you're spending 20 naira, put it at the back of your mind that you need to be getting 30
Yes.
naira
Back.
somewhere. So
Yes.
At
just
least
don't
double.
spend and wait. Borrowing, people say borrowing is wrong, yes, but if you borrow to start up a business,
It's
if you
not
borrow to
bad.
do something, it is not
Borrow
bad.
As long as
make
you
Don't
money
borrow
work
to go
by
and
you.
do Dorime to please somebody.
Yes. Why will you borrow to go and spend money in a club?
Exactly.
Why?
And just like Debbie Billion said, invest wisely.
Wisely.
See, sit
Seek
down,
advice.
do research. There are stocks you can
Talk
buy.
to bank. This,
There are things you can
marketers
do.
in
Give
the
soft
bank.
In
They
loans.
will
fact,
tell
from
you
your
a lot of people give
phone,
soft loans.
from the comfort of your house, there you can buy stocks.
You know, many
Invest
of these
wisely.
multinational companies put out ads
Yes,
every
now,
year
for
looking for
stocks.
people to buy stocks from
Loans,
them.
yeah.
It can be very small. You can make a decision that every month I'm buying
10K,
so
as little as 2K,
It
as little as
accumulates.
3K.
and it becomes something at the end of the year. Your money is now working for you. If you do that for 3 years, best believe you, even the company will call you and say, "Hello, Alpha, you are a big
We
shareholder."
are not just patient. We just need. We don't need that.
Now,
income.
now.
Bamana.
You use 100 naira, you won't get 15 million. If now your father business, you go allow the
I
thing
just
work.
tire.
You know, another thing is please save for important things.
Yeah.
Don't just carry big money to go and buy a car. Don't do that. Save gradually. If you know you're looking at buying a car of 1.5 million, for example,
Yeah.
What
start
is-
saving small. You know, is an example.
Okay, because I wanted to talk of the wear
Oh,
and
yeah,
tear.
tell me amount of car.
No, I wanted to talk of the wear and tear of the vehicle. So even if you're buying an expensive vehicle, trust me, you cannot sell it that same price.
So buy a
Because the
smaller
moment
one.
you buy it, the value has
Buy a
reduced.
smaller vehicle.
Mobility, that's it.
Your
Takes you
own
from
is
here
that
to
you are
there.
driving somewhere. It's not that somebody is in your car and being like, hey, as a man, no.
You are driving
Let me tell you, do you know that there are a whole lot of
Lamborghini.
people, there are a whole lot of people in Lagos that drive expensive cars that can actually get them a house, but they don't have a
They
house.
would rather buy a
Yes,
car.
they don't have a
Why
house.
will you buy a car
They
in
have
a rented
in a rented
apartment?
They have friends that have
Why?
houses.
I will puncture your tire.
Now,
No,
those
if
friends
you
that
have
have
a car
houses.
in a rented apartment, I can understand. Why do
Yes.
you have a luxury car?
Okay,
And you don't
okay.
have
A
a
luxury car in a
apartment.
rented
Do you know that
apartment.
some of them that have these expensive cars, they have friends that have houses. Now, those friends that have houses that don't have cars,
They'll come and borrow
they use
their
the car and it sleeps in their house.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're swapping.
Yes, now.
You know, another thing is you need to learn to save for rainy days because rainy days will come.
Yes, so
And in this season and time now, we don't even know when rain
the
will
truth
fall
be said, now
again.
your savings go save you.
I'm telling you.
If you call people, you can try your best. You can call the whole Nigeria. If the
Very
Nigeria
few
does
will
not
answer.
have, no, let's even say you are a good person and they love you so much.
Very
If they
few.
don't have, they don't have. You cannot go and trick you.
I can't even have. I'll tell you I don't have.
If they don't
You
have,
not
they don't
believe
have.
me.
It's even there.
Exactly.
It's even there in the Bible. They say, "Go ye to the ants, thou sluggard." Now you see what the ants, what they
They
do.
gather
They
their
gather
food
their
in the
food
season.
in rain day.
and then
So when
they
it's
keep
raining,
it.
they have enough food to eat.
And that is how you should be. Go and be like the ants. Gather your money. Gather it small. You see them
will
carrying
go far.
small grains of rice.
It will go far.
When the time comes when you need that money, let it be there that you can fall back on that thing.
I think another thing is for people to be more accountable for their funds.
Yes.
Keep track of every
you're
dime
spending
that
your
comes
money.
into you. Not that you will spend, you will not be asking yourself, what did I
use
buy?
the money for?
No.
Now you buy her.
Know what
You
comes
can't check your
in
pocket
and
whether
goes
money-
out.
You're checking to
Be
see if you still have.
accountable. That accountability is
But
why
that-
you can always remember and say, I had 3K, I spent 5 naira on this,
that.
and you know exactly what happened to it. Because if you don't keep track of money, no, they your pocket.
Easy? Is it really easy?
You
giving
try.
That's why you have to pay attention
Try.
to what you're doing.
You should
Discipline.
try.
See, money is important.
Money is
and that
very
is why you
important,
have
yes,
to pay
so-
attention to it.
Because
how are you spending?
if you're not careful with money,
on?
money will show you shaky.
And that's for me.
Money has wings; it will
For me-
fly away.
sister.
For me, what makes me not always hold cash because I can just
I'm
be
like that
holding
too.
5.
Yeah,
if I'm
like
having
that
5K
too.
now,
It's gone.
just give me the next 30 minutes.
It's
Ask
gone.
me that 5K.
It's gone.
And I can't keep track of what I used it for. So
I
if
might
you
just
even
see
transfer,
someone. I might just see someone like I never chop.
take.
I might be hungry. Take. I might just feel like you don't tell a dream bill.
Okay, ma go
Gosh,
buy.
shine your
But
eyes
if that money is in
I
my
want drink
account,
Fanta.
I would think of before I would start making this transfer. I'll be like, I can just easily forgo that.
Another thing I feel Nigerians should do is sit and look at yourself. Where are you coming from?
Do I really?
Remember the
Where are
home
you
are
now?
coming from.
Do I really need?
And what do you want to become in future when it comes to your
Remember,
finances?
You know, say in no day house.
Yes, that's a guideline for you to know how to manage your money.
Nagari day house.
We left home to
You
feed
left
home.
home to
You
feed
left
home.
home to feed home, my
No, no,
guy.
home
In
they
case
feed you.
home they feed you.
You have to check
Good for
yourself
you.
again, no.
But people like us, when leave
don't
home
want
to feed
men
home,
to
we
feed
dey
us.
hustle.
Yes.
You left us
Nigerians
to
need
feed
to
them, so
develop
sit
that
down.
hustling mentality. And as you are hustling, you know the reason why you are hustling.
Always remind yourself
Why are you doing it? You are not hustling to look good. You are not hustling to buy all the luxury cars.
Some
Yes,
people are
there's a place
hustling to
for
do
that.
that. So some people, that's
and that is why we need
that's their aim
to
and-
readjust our priorities.
Some say they want to
We
make
need to-
mama proud. Now
No,
it be like saying that
now-
mama go want make them proud.
The truth is,
Mama self go sit there for Mama go pass.
in this country, we are our own problem.
yes,
I
yes.
agree.
We are our own problem.
That's so true.
There's a way that Nigerians would handle their finances, the economy will get to balance
better.
again.
Yes, because if I spend wisely, you spend wisely.
Exactly.
You spend, but everybody
Exactly.
is investing.
Everybody.
Everybody's using their sense.
Your money
Everybody-
will flow back to
No.
me.
Yes.
There's a thing called flow of income.
There'll be a
Your money
ripple
will flow
effect
back
of the
to
money.
me.
Now
That's true.
let me give you an example. It's not like going for clubbing is wrong. Go to clubs on Fridays. You ask yourself. I think one of the presidents in Nigeria once said that Nigerians are lazy. That Nigerians spend anyhow. If you go to clubs and see what,
The amount of
for
money
instance, now
that goes
just because
down.
you want to impress, you'll be like, do dorime for bottled water for me. This bottled water is being sold 1,000, but because you want to show off,
They will
you want
use
to buy for
50K.
Yes.
1 million.
Why? When you can actually go outside and buy bottled water 300 naira.
No, it's not even about the going outside. Still inside that
Still
place,
inside.
you buy that bottled water for a lesser price.
8,000
But because
naira.
you want people to see that
Yes, so that you are men known
around.
And then
Z
just because you want
Billions
to
is in
feel
town.
good.
The Gen Z body.
town.
They go dey hear me. Yes. Yes.
Just
Now I'm
for
talking.
15 seconds.
Hype man go dey shout, you don't get money, you don't get money.
You spend
don't get money,
so
you don't get
much
money.
money.
Hype man threat come, we go come the yab who drive Corolla. Now those people
Don't
they follow
even-
they make
it's not
sense,
for
then the people they
civil
spend money anyhow.
servants.
I think they need to even ban those people self.
Ah!
Wait. Billions, odogwu billions. Why?
My name,
You go come money when you don't plan to touch. As you how they call it. Oh, check out the billions lady, the billions lady.
Money.
You go come.
Odogwu wife.
See,
That big
Anything
million.
you like,
I will not
you
lie you.
everything
I will
one
go to
spend,
the
I ain't
club,
gonna
yes. But if you hear me, I go just dey looking from far.
You they talk that
Wetin I plan
one.
to spend, I go
If
spend.
you-
Let me advise
I know
all
they
you
spend- I know they spend
clubbers.
shishi.
Let me give them premium advice. If you are going to club, don't carry your transfer phone.
Good.
Ah, yes.
You
Very
get why?
good, yes. Uninstall your OP.
Uninstall your OP.
You go
You
just
get
pay.
why?
You know, if you use uninstall your OP, you go, if you install them again.
So not
No be
carry
lie.
transfer
Leave
phone.
the phone for
Carry
us.
the money that you know
Withdraw.
you can afford to
Simple.
spray.
If you
See,
see your
worst
old time
case,
friend for there, tell us say
tell
they
am,
drink beer.
For people like me, the girls, just go with your handbag and your phone. You can't even look pretty though, so that you won't spend your money.
Exactly.
So you can pick
Some people-
the one people
some people
spray.
Pick people's own.
I don't know about that.
Ladies,
please don't
pick
pick
people's
money in the club. Please don't.
No,
do
but
that.
yeah.
What was that?
Don't
Take it from Odogwu wife.
Be
Pick people's
classy.
money.
Be classy, guys. Don't pick money.
Pick
in
money.
club.
No, but
If you
yeah,
see me picking,
what we
look
are
away.
saying- What we are
Don't
saying
pick
is
money in club.
we all need to learn how to spend
Nigerians,
money
yes,
wisely.
yes.
Know how to set your
Yes.
priorities
Yes.
straight.
As
So
Nigerians,
you
let
don't-
them stop looking at us that Nigerians don't
Exactly.
know anything about money.
Because people will shock you. That person you're calling to ask for 5K, he has his own problem.
Yes,
and
everybody
anyone
has
who sends
issues.
you, even if
Yes,
it's 1K, you need to
so-
appreciate him.
Yes, Nigeria. Let's talk about that. Nigerians have entitlement
Entitlement mentality.
They send you money,
We
the next
don't
thing you do is
appreciate-
You write
thanks.
thanks.
Or
Like
okay.
they didn't work hard for the money they are sending
It's
to you.
the okay for me.
Okay.
Okay. And they have to ask you, did you get an
Okay.
alert before you even say
Yeah,
I got
exactly.
an alert?
Exactly.
I was coming
You'll be
to
like,
that.
They'll be like, oh, did you see the money I sent you?
Yes.
Ah.
Thanks.
Ah.
Then they might not tell you directly. They will just be like, so what the money we can get? Now you send
Now
me.
wait
Oh,
till
You get
someone-
money, they ask me.
Let me
Yeah,
even
nah.
tell you.
So as you have money now, so it's only
Bro,
10K.
Only 10K you can
me.
send for me.
It is well low.
Like, why are we entitled to
Do they,
other
or they will
people's
not go on
money?
their status? Help those who help you. I will grow. Me too. I will
Table
be
they
big
change.
one day. Table they
Table they
turn.
change.
Why are you
Table don't dey
I just tell
Don't.
them they churn, people they
My
change
God,
seat.
that's
You change
it,
seat.
my
You change
guy.
seat. You change
Let's
seat.
stop being
Beggy,
entitled to
beggy.
people's money,
People's
please.
Beggy,
money.
beggy, longer,
Please.
longer.
Abba
Leave
now.
people's money for them.
Make your own money so that you can spend your own money.
So this is us advising you.
And
this new year.
advising
So hold
ourselves
your
too.
ear.
In this new year,
So hold
do
your
like
ear.
this.
Oh, your ear.
Spend wisely.
Wisely.
Spend wisely.
Save.
Save.
Earn.
Earn.
Invest.
Invest.
Yes.
Repeat after me. Spend
Save.
wisely.
Spend wisely.
Save. Earn.
Earn.
And then
do what?
Invest.
So it's your favorite crew once again on Unscripted Seat, giving you undiluted, raw, and pure conversation.
Yep.
With me, Debby Billions, Edafe the Mouthpiece.
Yo.
And we want to thank our wonderful, amazing sponsors,
Sponsors.
Uwawa Restaurant and Aiko Gas. This is us saying we love you and
bye. Bye, bye, bye.